So there aren't a lot of super tall buildings in Auburn, Alabama, but I am on a terrace now on the 5th level with a roof level of what I believe is the Harbert building or something. This is at the corner of, oh boy, what streets are this? Duncan and Magnolia, I think. And I'm actually probably not supposed to be up on this terrace. This is the executive terrace that wasn't unlocked, but I was able to come in on that 4th level terrace and walk up these stairs just by hopping over some tape. They haven't quite finished these steps here. But I wanted to get up here. This is before classes have started. Classes are going to start at Auburn University next week, so it's still kind of quiet around town and around campus. And from up here, you can get a really good view, panoramic view, of much of the main campus of Auburn University. Here, of course, is the football stadium. Can't really miss it. There is Haley Center, which I've heard is the tallest building in Lee County, although it looks about the same height as the upper bleachers of the stadium, so who knows. Years ago, so Haley Center, way over there, is a 10-story building, but it's actually built very low-level land, so it looks like I'm about the same height as the upper levels of Haley Center right now. But years ago, when I was a child, you could actually go on the roof of Haley Center, which would afford you a very good view of the campus and all of Auburn, actually. But these days, it's much harder to get access to the roof. I think only through specialized tours or something like that can you get up on the upper level or the rooftop of Haley Center. But I remember being on the top and looking over the edge and things like that. Anyway, you can see Samford Hall, which is one of the famous old buildings with the clock tower over there. I actually have a Lego model of that. If you look at my website, you can see I have a full size scale version of that built out of Lego. Can't see much of the city of Auburn, which would be, of course, beyond the campus. You see a lot of the new apartment buildings being built. So Auburn has a lot of new student housing being built. We have so many of these large cranes in town these days. I think we have like 7 around town and on campus. One of the many water towers in Auburn. Anyway, I just thought I'd come up here and get a nice, good video of way up high above Auburn, which there just aren't that many places to do this from these days, especially since one can't go on top of that Haley Center building. But way over there in the distance, that would be Wire Road heading off to the southwest. The stadium is pretty much directly to my south. Now this way is looking east. You can see the very top of a white spire. I don't know if that's going to come through on the camera, but I think a Methodist church. Again, a lot of new apartment buildings being built there. And here, this is looking more northward. But again, I just thought I'd come up here. It's a nice day to be outside. I was on campus. I'd walk around, and again, since it's pretty quiet around campus, I was able to come up here and take this video without any trouble. So that's that.